Great answer, Vijay. Yep, please, Akash, tell me. Okay, great. Now, what we will do, we will use three members as three different environments. Vijay, do you have UiPath installed in your machine? So let's consider Vijay as a developer. Okay, and Shankar, do you have UiPath installed or do you have Orchestrator installed? Orchestrator accessible uh, to your tenant. So let's consider Shankar um as a client machine, and then we need to deploy the package. Okay, we are not going to create any big project. We'll create only one single project, and let's see how things are moving. So what exactly happened yesterday was we worked close to 3 to 4 months, and yesterday was a deployment cycle, and we connected around 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock to client to deploy the package. So everything was done, but due to some issues, we need to roll back, or we did not complete the package, or we did not complete the process, and that was now this was escalated, like it was taken to the next level. Um, to answer why do we need to create, or why are we having this long time to deploy just a package? Okay, so this is what we need to try to understand, and this is what we need to see how things will get wrong and how to handle them. So, Vijay, go ahead and to UiPath and create a new process. Go, please share your screen. Everyone, please be very attentive. I'm telling you this immediately because later in maybe in later stages I will not tell you at this precision. I will forget, right? Yeah, Pallavi, tell me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, that's the interview question that's asked for one of the organization, and for a member that was given as a question to solve. So you so that's a live use case basically. Okay, so you need to take it up and try to find, because when you're going for an interview, those such questions will be given. You cannot say you didn't understand. Yes. Yeah. Sure. Okay. So Have you created a new project? I think the main sequence is already there, right? Why are you creating a new sequence here? And why are you creating a test project? Are you sure? Have you taken a blank project? Can you open project on the left side at the bottom? Okay. Okay. Just create a log message, and you need to take a log message from asset. So go to orchestrator and create an asset. You need to give a value, then it will save. On the top, yeah, in the text, just give out your name. That's fine. Anything you can give. There is no need to add a robot asset value. That is, again, if you have a specific robot that should be given a specific asset, then you need to have it, or else the basic global text value will work. Press cancel and then create. You have already given text value. Click on create. Okay. So I want you to display that value inside your log. That's it. What were you trying to do? Whatever the value, whatever the value you have set, you have added up, that should be displayed here. What will you do? Go ahead and use it, please. Make it faster. Others can help if you want. Okay. So let's assume the development is completed. Now I want this package to be deployed to Shankar. Okay. So what you can do, uh, Vijaya, go to your Teams, go to Teams. Yep. Go to Teams, our Team 4 channel. Team 4 channel, Vijaya. Go to Files, Add a new Excel file. Deployment sheet. UT deployment sheet. UT, user acceptance testing deployment sheet. Mhm. Doesn't matter. Okay. So everyone can open this, and if someone opens, you will see some name here. So that way you can stop duplicating the same context. What I need is, okay, Shankar's orchestrator and Vijay's orchestrator are no way connected. I want the package that we have created now, or I want the code that we have created now to be deployed to Shankar. He need to have only the package, nothing else. Okay, so write steps here on what exactly should be done. Shankar, it's your task to get this package uploaded to your machine. Okay, so if that is not running in your machine, then it's your mistake. It's not anyone else's mistake. So carefully verify and see all things that are available in this particular sheet should be done in your orchestrator. For example, there is an asset. Okay, so create an asset sheet and there mention what is the name, what is the type, and what is the asset value. Okay, so you can also open that in your local machine, if I'm not wrong, in Teams channel. Go ahead and see that. Everyone can open this. Go ahead and open this sheet. Shankar, create a sheet named assets. Create a sheet named assets. ASSETS. No, no. You can have a different sheet as well. That's fine. So, Vijay, don't put yourself in mute. You still need to be online and you still need to be available because you're a developer. Your code is need to your code need to be in production. Okay. Still share your screen with Excel on. Okay. So in the next sheet, you can Vijay create a new sheet called steps. Okay. Anyone can create data now. In the asset, I want the name, type, and the value of the asset. Steps, steps. So go to asset. Okay. So who should fill the sheet first? Tell me that. Exactly. So Vijay, your task is to give correct information, and Shankar, ask every detail that you need for the program to be deployed in your orchestrator. Don't miss anything. If you don't know, discuss within the team now, and before our meeting ends, we need to close this and we cannot have any extended time. Yes, correct. You're wrong. Custom is fine, but what is custom? So if you deploy the package in your workspace or in your tenant or in your orchestrator, Shankar cannot get it because Shankar don't have access for your orchestrator. Why should we give a UT user access for a development orchestrator? He is having a complete different environment. We cannot give him access. So, yeah, you can do that. Make it faster. So actually, I'm keeping you in the place where exactly I'm in yesterday night at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. So you're creating a package in OneDrive. That's fine. No. He, he need to give you every bloody thing that need to that we need the process to be executed. And you're just a user, you're not even concerned what he's giving. We cannot have a shared folder location because what you can say is two environments will be identical and we cannot have a single folder usage for them. Whatever you have in deployment or development should be created in production, but we should not do it in UiPath Studio. So Vijaya, what you can do is you can add it to your GitHub folder. You have a separate GitHub folder, right? Okay. You need to place, go to your folder, GitHub folder, show in Explorer, show in Explorer. You can click. Open RB developer that it is. Yeah. Create a folder named Vigi. If you already have it, then open that. Yep. Just add the package, NuGet package that you have created. Copy the NuGet package that you have created. Vijay, you have deployed the package to a different location, right? Do you still remember that? Change the current repository to RPA 100 developers. Can you just hover over again? Because you have two repositories. I just need to confirm the correct one. What was the next one? Hover on it. That should be fine. Scroll down. Okay, go back. Okay, leave it. Okay, leave it. Go back. Yes. And you can say, you can add commit message stating that, are you ready for deployment? Confirm me that. Are you ready for the deployment? Okay. Just add a message, deployment ready, and then commit and take a pull request. I will accept the pull request. Please remember, after I accept, I cannot make any changes, or I will not approve any changes for the next deployment cycle till the next deployment cycle. So what is deployment cycle? So users or administrators of orchestrator will give a specific time for every team, because they can have 30-40 teams, and their team is the only team who are maintaining this orchestrator. Okay, so they cannot have everyone in. They cannot give time for each and every one every day. So they have created a specific time, like, okay, every Tuesday we will have a deployment, and in that deployment alone we will have this code moved to production. You can have it ready in the Monday previous week, but it will be deployed only on the, or Wednesday previous week, but it will be deployed only on the Tuesday of every week. So that's the deployment cycle. So next 3-4 days will be idle, or you cannot work on that, or you can make changes till the deployment day is available. Okay. Um, Fetch the changes, please. Pull origin, push to origin. Go to history once on the left side. History. So if you see, there are some files, documents that are available. Create test project that you need to push it to GitHub. Okay. What happened, Vijaya? You need to go back and push. Go to changes. Changes tab. Okay, you have already pushed it. Create a pull request in UiPath in GitHub website. GitHub website, I said. Refresh the page once. But before doing that, see what are the changes that are available. Scroll down. Okay, there is one file change. It's only showing one file change. Can you please log in to the or go back to the code and confirm which files are updated? Go back to your fork. Click on fork. Yeah, this is your fork. Can you fetch upstream? Upstream will fetch all the changes that are there. Your branch is not behind, so you are good. Check whether NuGet package is available in your folder, which your folder. So Glory, your merge or your pull request has some issues. Correct them before I approve. Okay, upload the changes. Yes, correct. So can you drop a formal message in the Teams channel to Shankar stating that deployment, the package is ready, and here is the deployment package. Give the path as well as the steps Excel file path. Deployment sheet file path. Click on file and share. There you'll get the link. File and share. There you will get the link. Go to Teams and drop a formal message, not in this particular chat. So everyone who is currently in the meeting are stakeholders who should validate and verify that the deployment is successful. Or you might be a business user who attended the deployment call and you're seeing how the process is executing and you're trying to find out if there are any issues. Rija, you're out of time. Just click on the Teams channel or minimize this tab. Yeah, click on Teams, see if you have Teams. Just see there are two windows. Just if you hover on it, you will find the next one. Hover on it, Vijaya. Yeah, you can close the Excel, click on Teams, yes. Okay, go back to posts and then create a new post and add @Shankar, create new conversation. So, in English language, what do you want to tell him? Deployment, how it is successful. You are not deploying. Deployment manager is Shankar. That he need to tell. Yes. Path. Path for the particular file. Normally we do it over email. Is that it? Okay. Copy the the package path as well. You need to copy it from RP developer 30 days because till GitHub, Shankar will not have it. No, you whatever you have done is correct. Go back to Explorer. Yeah. Right click on the test project 1.1, NuGet package. Shift right click. Copy as a path. Yeah. Now give it in the text. Just remove whatever text we have before. Don't delete it. Why are you deleting it? Okay, leave it, leave it. Don't change anything. Give a space and then add the path. Just remove everything till GitHub because that will not be available for Shankar, right? He will have only from RPA. Why are you changing that? Yeah. Is it done? If it is done, you can send the message. Okay. Shankar, assuming that you have a new package or new task to deploy, then these are the two documents that you have. Now you can start your screen share. Everyone, please be available for next 10 minutes. Deployment failed. Then find an alternative. Find one of your team member. Ask him to deploy it. Siddha is a project manager. He cannot have access. Take from your team members. Any other person you can take. Shankar, you can guide. Pallavi, Shankar is your lead. If you have any questions, you can ask him. Thanks for pitching in, Lakshmi. Pati. Pallavi, oh, sorry. Why are you doing all these things? Are they mentioned in the Excel to do all these activities? So, as a deployment, uh, other than what you have in the Excel sheet or deployment sheet, you should not do anything extra because that is approved. And if you do anything extra, you need to give a proper explanation on why exactly you have done that without any information from a developer. Do this time if there is no next time. Press cancel, press cancel. Draw back a message stating that deployment steps are not accurate. Deployment cannot be continued. In the Teams channel, yes, you need to mention each and every step that she need to do. Even how to click, where to click, what name should be given to the process. Everything should be written. Don't create a new conversation, just reply it. Reply to the top message. Maintain this thread. Whom you are replying to. Keep at the rate. This was not a mistake of Shankar. You should have validated it, but this was a mistake of developer who did not give you correct information. So you need to mention Shankar, but Shankar can escalate it to Siddha. because Siddha is the developer lead and Siddha will check with Viji. Why it is failed? You cannot continue, right? We cannot continue. We cannot start the deployment as the steps are not provided accurately. We cannot start the deployment. Actually, you shouldn't have uploaded the package. Are there any steps for you to upload it? Then why did you upload? Correct. Tell me, Azita. Deployment sheet in the Teams channel. Yes. Mhm. Correct. Correct. And it should be validated by the developer lead. I'm a business user. I'm a business user. I don't know about coding. What I'm giving is based on the input, and even before making a pull request, I have asked multiple times, is the process ready for deployment? And they said that they are ready. So when it down, that should be done by Siddha. That should be done by Siddha because he's a developer lead, right? I'm a business user. How can I have the access for uh, code? I'm just giving an approval stating that okay, Siddha stated the deployment can be done, and I have given the approval. Now it's his responsibility and developer responsibility to deploy the code, which is not getting done. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be on mute. Meanwhile, you can escalate it, Vijay. You can talk to your lead and you can escalate Shankar or Lakshmi Pati. I'm back, and what are we discussing now? Pallavi is sharing the screen. Vijay, you need to share the screen if you want to show. So before we continue, Siddha, can you write a explanation on why the deployment got failed? I want it in the chat, in the conversation. Siddha, I don't think so. Siddha is still in the call. Okay, who can be the next lead? Ganesh or Dheeraj? Bhaskar? Dheeraj, are you following from the beginning? Your voice is very low, Dheeraj. Your voice is still low. Glory, can you please take it up? Glory. Okay. I'm closing this call as no one is answering. Please get the deployment sheet ready, and that should be done by everyone, not only Vijaya. Just make sure whatever the package that we have created can be deployed with all the steps written in the sheet. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Yes, please get these things done. Okay. Just remember one thing. We literally worked for 6 months to get this project deployed, and this is getting delayed because the project document is not correct. Everyone should have checked it before. These are the actual messages that we I get to hear yesterday. So just try to understand the situation at midnight 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. We worked for around 12 o'clock, sorry, 10 o'clock in the midnight, 10 o'clock in the night till 4 o'clock. And at the end, this is what I get to hear. So just try to get the intensity. You started working only half an hour back. Okay. Yep. So get all the steps created properly, and keep assets in proper way, steps in proper way. This is not how I'm expecting. If there is an asset to be created, you need to mention what is the asset name, what is the asset type, asset value. That should be in the tabular format. And if there is a package that to be uploaded, you need to mention, go navigate to package, click on plus, add package, upload, then save it. Everything should be there in this document. This is the task. If you want, you can connect in the evening, but I want this to be done by tomorrow. Until this document is get ready, we cannot continue with the deployment. Bye everyone.